Hi friends, I have a problem and we need to rectify it today. So I have been having so much fun setting up for January, finishing all my setups for December. Like everything's ready. December is fully done, but I finished writing in my journal this morning for yesterday, right here, and I have nothing for the end of November. So we're gonna rectify that today. We have 3 Dutch doors to create to make this full spread. So we're gonna do that. And I have these beautiful sticker tapes that are pre-cut from Washi Tape Shop that I just received, and I wanna use them. Washi Tape Shop is having a Black Friday and Cyber Week sale going on right now, so make sure you check that out. I don't know when I'm posting this video, so either Cyber Week or Black Friday sales will be going on. Discount codes will be listed down below, as well as links to this set. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started and rectify it. I'm gonna find some other things to go along with this, maybe some black boxes or peach boxes. We have some gold foil here, so let me take a look what I can put together for this. Okay, I found a bunch. I got a very light kind of beige pink that I think will go nicely with these. This one's from Plannything. My favorite tape for script tapes, these I found at Journal Say before, and I found on Amazon. And then I have boxes. I got black boxes, as well as I think these pastel boxes will work well. This one specifically, that color, as well as the pink color might be okay. So those we'll do at the very end though. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and do some florals. So let's start with this one. This comes in a set of all 3 of these, and they're washi paper and pre-cut. This one I think might do pretty well just like this. So we're gonna put it down and see if the backside works for Dutch doors. If it doesn't, I'll have some work to do. But how much space do I need if we're doing 3 Dutch doors? Let's do it here. And I think to add a little bit of stuff on it, we're also gonna add a black, very thin tape. This one is a whiteboard tape technically. I believe it is 3 millimeters wide, and I got it off Amazon. I haven't found many washi tapes that are 3 millimeters wide, so that's why it's a whiteboard tape. So we're gonna go ahead and trim this and then cut our first Dutch door. So I've been thinking about something, and that is, you know, my faux Dutch doors that I've made before. Do I have an example? Do I have one in this notebook that I've done? Maybe I haven't done one in this notebook. Okay, faux Dutch door. There's one in here. This is one of my R&D notebooks. I play around in it, but faux Dutch door like this where it's folded, but it looks like a Dutch door. I was thinking, why do I have to do it on both sides? So what if we do a folded faux Dutch door here? We'll look at it. I'm gonna think about that one. Like, you don't need to do it 2-sided. You could do it 1-sided to save space. I don't know. We'll try it. Okay, first we're gonna figure this one out. This tape, when Washi Tape Shop sent it to me, it is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. I love the gold foil in it. I love the kind of pink peachy tones with the black. I think it's really, really nice. So I was thinking about what kind of spread to do for this week here, because it's like Thanksgiving week and all of that, but I just didn't have it in me to do anything more seasonal. And I saw this tape and loved it. We've got 2 birthdays during this week too. So like the gold foil, not mine, 2 other people in my family, the gold foil just as a little bit of celebration, and I just think it's really cute. So we're gonna try to put it this way. Let's see. So It's not gonna be a perfect fit as always, but I think it's gonna work out okay, but we'll see. Okay, so just line up those big flowers, and it's, yeah, that's gonna work. There's a little bit more of a gap there because I have to lower it just a little bit so it's not sticking up over, but that's pretty good. Okay, I didn't quite set it down straight, so let's just try to fix it a little bit. Okay, there we go. And we'll also put that black there again. Okay, should we try a little faux Dutch door that's like one-sided? Because that will keep a little bit of space for the end of the month while giving us our full Dutch door look. Okay, so if we were to do that, we'd fold this in just a little bit, but it wouldn't, so I might just trim this, we're gonna see. But if I fold it, I'd fold it right here. Can I fold a straight line though? Okay. And if we do that, is it weird then just opening that little tiny flap up? Might be a little weird. What do I want to do? It's too small of a fold, I think. We're gonna cut it there. So if that's the case, I'm gonna do this one here, and then we're gonna trim it right there. It was a nice idea. I think it's a good concept if we're going further in that way and have a bigger flap. So I'll bring that idea back out at another time. I just ordered, with all the Black Friday sales, I just ordered an heirloom notebook from Archer and Olive. That's one of the ones that's like 8.5 by 11 this way. And that one, there'll be plenty of space to try out that idea with a large faux Dutch door in the middle of Dutch doors, but a singular faux Dutch door. So let's wait for that one, I think. Okay, one thing I like to do that's not necessary, but you can, is get my corner punch. And when I have just a waterfall tab, I like punching the corners so that it sort of matches the curve of the pages. Okay, so we've got that. And again, there's this little spot here. So to bring it all together, let's do this black line. It'll bring that contrast to these light tapes as well. And just make this to here go together really nicely. Okay. Perfect. This is looking great. Now, let's use one of these ones, or some of the stickers from both of these to create the last one. I'm gonna grab this one first. The ones that are more symmetrical are gonna be easier to use just because they'll be easier when you get the matching ones. Okay, so like this one is also part of that. I'm keeping this like this so I can make sure that I don't go too far over. Okay, this is the same as that one, so I'm gonna hold that for a minute. There are a lot of repeats of these loops. So if you find a sticker that's great, you can use it over and over again. Okay, ooh, there's a black one. That's good for adding a little bit of contrast here. And then there's this one, which is a different shape. Do we have any other? Okay, it goes back to that black one. So we're gonna follow this sort of pattern again, but slightly shift how things are. So I'm gonna grab this black one here. And then grab the circular one again, because we're starting to run out of space. And then grab this one. And again, we have so many loops of this, we are not gonna run out of these specific stickers, so we're good. These are so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, so we are gonna start by cutting this and then finding the matching sticker, and they might go upside down on the back side to best fit this, but we'll see. With it having, you know, 5 points, we can turn it to fit the right way. As always, it's not going to be perfect on the back side, but with florals, it's pretty easy to be close to it at least. All right, so you can see how fast all that's coming with my gyro cut. You can use scissors, you don't need a gyro cut, but it's a lot slower when you're using scissors because you have to move the notebook with you to get the cuts lined up. There we go, look at that. Oh, that's so good. And then what we're gonna do is use this tape right down the back. That always looks so good. Okay, so now let's find those matching stickers. So this one is gonna go up top, and we just need to figure out which way. Oh, that actually works pretty well just like this. Okay, so we got that. And then I know that this one's next. If they have to layer over each other a little bit, that's okay. That'll work well. It's pointing off in the other direction, but you know, again, it's okay. The black floral was next. That fits pretty well still. There might be a tiny bit to trim of sticker sticking over, but we can get that in a minute. And then this one, we will have to cut off the little splatter here and put that on the other side. So I'll just remove that, but I think everything else, yeah, look how perfectly that fits. So this I'm just gonna put in like that. Okay, then we're back to, I'm losing all the tapes everywhere. We're back to this one. I'm gonna put it that way. And then to the black flower. See how easy this is with like pretty symmetrical florals? Like it's not taking a lot of effort to find out what I need to put where. You don't need to use this specific tape set for that. You can use any tape set you want that's a floral one and try the same technique out. And then the very last one, we'll put like that. Okay. Very quickly, these tapes are trying to escape now because so much has been unrolled. They're trying to unravel and fall off the table. So we're just gonna roll them back up a little bit so that we can use the tapes closer to the end of the roll as we move forward. Okay. So much. All right. We're gonna trim this little bit. And this, yeah, so I sorely needed to do this one right now because I have nothing to write for today because the spread wasn't done. So if I journal tonight or tomorrow morning, I wasn't gonna have a spot to do that. Okay. So this tape, the one problem with the Amazon tape, I will say, is that it's very sticky compared to other washi tapes. And so it's easier to rip as you pull it up off the page. And it's harder to just open up. But it is my absolute favorite script washi tape. So I have bought it 3 or 4 times because I just love it. So here we go. We've got that, and now you can see how that looks. And again, because we've been doing this, I'm gonna do this next to that tape. And we can go ahead and trim these and do this on the front side too. Okay, here we go. This spread came together fairly quickly. These sticker tapes are pre-cut. They are easy for the Dutch doors, so that is awesome. We will add a few more florals in throughout the spread as we start laying down our boxes too. Okay, so see, the problem with when it's so sticky is that it's starting to rip down the middle, so I have to be very careful as I pull it up to stop that rip from happening. But again, I love this tape so much, I will work with it in order to use it. But I don't like washi tape being that sticky. All right. So that is the whole setup of the Dutch door. And now we just get to get all the like journaling stuff in there. So I like to have a couple of boxes, maybe a small box for the date and a larger box to write down like the highlight of the day or like the biggest thing I want to remember from the day. Sometimes in there I'll put like a positive quote or something, things like that. And then especially like in this, there's so much space. I want to put a few more florals to just pull the decor over. So I think I will use the pastels. I think that's going to look really nice. So the one that I wanted to use for sure was this color, but also the pink. Let's see. Let's pull the pink over and take a look. The pink's not quite right. I might look at the black boxes to do black with the kind of peachy color. Let's see. I have black shapes, big and more, big boxes and more. And then this one's like empty. The giant boxes I've used up. I remember that. But this is a really long spread. What about, those ones are really long. What about this one? Let's use this one. It's a big box, but we'll go with it. Put this here. I'm going to put the boxes down first, and then I'm going to put in a few more decorations. So because I put this one here, the other page that I have a lot of space on, I'm going to put this one right up here. Okay. And then grab this as well. Okay. I have some more of these big boxes. I could put one of each on the next pages. Let's go ahead and do that. I need Mojo Jojo Plans to come out with more black box sticker books, and I'm just gonna go ahead and order like 1 million of them the next time she comes out with them. So I think these ones, I sometimes like to put boxes more towards the middle to make each page a little different, but I think these long boxes would look weird in the middle versus being closer to the like edges. Okay. And I do want to put some boxes on the other side as well, but I'm not sure what sizes of things I have left. Oh, I have a big one here. So that would go nicely up here, because this is like one of the other big spots we have left. And then, oh, this one too. Let's do this one here. Okay. So many. I need to take apart these sticker books and organize them by size of sticker, I think, now that I'm starting to like run out of things. Okay, we're gonna grab, how many more pages do we have to? 1, 2 and a half. So these ones need black ones, the largest ones that I can find. So let's just find those first. Because for instance, this, I should remove the blank pages, shouldn't I? All of that gone. Okay, this one's pretty big. Let's do that one and put it down here. Something to go with that. More used up pages. More used up pages. Oh, here's another one. Good. Let's do it like that. Then we have to do 2 more. Here's a box, and let's go ahead and use this one. And then here, I have more of these boxes, so let's just go ahead and follow the same pattern we've been following. Top and bottom, opposite, you know, sides of the page. Okay, I'm gonna go as far over here as I can, like that. Okay, and those are all the boxes. Let's get a few more stickers on it. I am gonna trim some of them to fit with like the boxes and stuff. So like this one, trim right there so it's like popping out from behind. But then I'm going to, because this is washi paper, the pet tape stickers, you can't see through them typically, but this one you can. So I'm just gonna go ahead and white out that part of the box. So it looks like the flowers poking out over it, gives it a kind of 3D look, which is pretty fun. Okay, this one, let's have a sticker coming out like that. So it's all, I feel like I want them all to be popping out of these boxes. And just like when I'm making these layered boxes, I like having like 1, maybe 2 stickers for decoration coming out of each one. Okay, this one, I want at a slight angle coming out of this sticker because this is nice and long, which goes along this one really well, and the space that we have. Okay, I didn't trim that perfectly, so I'll trim that in a second, and I do need to white out a little bit right there. Oh, went too far on that side and not far enough over there. Okay, if you white out too much, you can easily pick it up with your fingernail. And this little bit I'm just gonna trim. Look at that. Okay, that looks so good. Okay, this one. Just a singular floral. Right there. And a little bit to white out. Upside down. Oh, that's looking so pretty. Okay, a few more sections. Yeah. Okay, and then this one I just spotted this sticker, which is so cute and just simple. Okay, I want to make sure this is lined up exactly where I want it, like that. So I'm going to use the gyro cut instead. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Last one, let's pick some good ones. Ooh, look at how fancy this one is. This is a nice big sticker to fit right there. Perfect. Okay. Very last sticker here. Upside down? No. This one upside down. I kind of like it going like this way upside down. Okay, so this is gonna require, let's just trim this. Actually, let's just put it there so we don't have to do two cuts. This one has a little bit more space though because of all of this, so I'm gonna add another right here. Yeah, okay. And I think, oh my God, I love those black with gold florals. This is one of my all-time favorite sticker sets from Washi Tape Shop. Okay, this is the finished spread. Oh my gosh, I love the gold. It's so fabulous. Okay, anyways, thanks so much for watching as I do a last minute spread to finish out the month of November in my creative journal. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.